Welcome to episode 7 of the 3-in-1 podcast. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to start with JJK this week.
Well,
it was an incredible chapter.
Wild.
So great. So Eric was right. I was wrong. Maki Rampage.
Yup.
Right away.
Yup.
Off rip. So that, and this is just, well, one thing, I guess we should talk about this first, just like, Gegi, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. He's definitely getting overworked.
Yeah, I mean, normally like the weekly, like pages, it's like 17. He put out 23, so
Bro,
he really
understandable.
He really wanted to. It looks like he really wanted to just get this whole thing finished out in one chapter.
Yeah, hopefully it's like just not a big deal.
So
it's just fixed in the volume.
Yeah, it probably will be because you can tell just by how unfinished. I mean, it's like,
it's happened to Horikoshi.
It looks like doodles.
It happened to Horikoshi during the was it the My Villain Academy?
Was it?
Yeah. Or I don't remember when it happened, but it's happened.
I mean, it's just like you can tell, still sort of like tell what's going on, but it's just like whoa.
I actually think it might have been the Gentle arc. I think it was the Gentle arc actually.
But when this shit, when this part right here is like animated, this is gonna be dope.
Yeah, that's what
like,
all I was thinking.
We've never seen this guy before, but like he's apparently looks dope. Like it looks dope.
The anime is gonna do this like so crazy, bro. If Mappa's still doing Jujutsu Kaisen when it gets to this point, like this is gonna be one of the best fights in any anime ever, bro. I can't lie to you. Like they're gonna tap in, bro.
She beat the whole squad that
it's so sad. He really was like, "You did it."
Yep.
Master Junichi.
She straight up like she murked that whole squad of people that's like they all have no curse technique.
Look,
it's the group that she was a part of, and then she ran up and fought the Hei, whatever. He, the top dogs essentially of the Zenin, and murked them. Made it easy work. Made it was light work.
That shit is crazy. She is on another tier, bro.
Yeah.
She is on a whole nother tier. She's really in that Toji category.
Yeah.
Cause like, looking at these niggas and their curse techniques. Cause like, okay, all of the dudes in the big room, like, okay, those are the foot soldiers. Okay, yep. Those are the foot soldiers. Yep. They get chopped down. They get fucked up. That's gonna be crazy in the anime too. But then when you get to the named characters, you get to the niggas with the curse techniques. And she's just chopping niggas down, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Like these are top dogs. Like these are not hoes.
And it's her and Naoya next. So.
But I don't think that's gonna happen because I was talking to Bryce and he was like, "Why does he seem all cocky and stuff?" But I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably just gonna run away.
You think so?
Probably just gonna run away.
Yeah.
Like he does seem very like just like, do you have a human heart? Like, he's all laughing at her, smiling, smirking. He's definitely just going to run away. Because there's no... He lost to... I mean, he lost to Choso.
Yeah, he did.
Like, and Maki would probably body Choso. I mean, I don't know.
At this point, it seems like Maki's bodying a lot of people.
A lot of people, so...
I mean, it's...
So, he's either running away or he's about to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
They might have a clash, a little bit.
I'm excited though. I mean, we're either gonna see her fight or it might just cut to something else. I don't know.
For real, it could cut to something else.
I don't know.
But what do you think is gonna happen though?
But like this?
Yeah.
I can see them maybe fighting for a bit, but I don't think Naoya's gonna die though. Not yet, at least.
For real. Like, he's I don't know. It seems like
they've kind of established him as this, like, I don't know. A lot of people
like he's gonna be here.
Like there's people that like him too. Like there's like a lot of people like him. So
I mean, as a villain, I hope they don't like him as a person.
And I don't know. I mean, most of the Zenin clan's pretty much dead.
Yeah, for real. We have two Itachis.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
We kind of have two Itachis this week, Kinda.
Yep, and it's.
But again, like when this gets animated, bro, this is gonna be crazy, bro.
I've talked to a lot of people recently, and there's like a lot of people that are just like recently getting into anime, and a lot of them are like, yeah, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm like, well, do you read it?
Exactly.
And they're like, no. And I'm like,
Bro, that's what
I don't care if you've never been really interested in reading it, you're gonna want to read it, because like,
read it, bro.
like, it's too much. Kitty, get off the table. But like, I don't know. People are not ready for what's gonna happen in season 2 of the anime, because it's gonna catch y'all off guard.
And honestly, I think like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero are another like parallel. I think Shibuya in season 2 and all of that is just preluding, just like how the war arc is preluding what's gonna be a bigger fight. This is preluding the Culling Game. That was all preluding the Culling Game. Like Shibuya was crazy. But no, the Culling Game is about to be crazier.
Yep. And they haven't even introduced that one chick that can nullify any
the angel.
The angel bitch, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And apparently, weren't they saying that she can open the other part of the prison realm?
I think
she
can
nullify it, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna try to do, is use her. How the fuck could they even do that? I don't know. There's so much. There's so many plot points that have opened up since the start of the game.
Dude who has Nanamis.
Yeah, the dude that's got Nanami's curse technique. We got the fucking Yuji going after the third year, the suspended third year, and then what's his name? Shit, why am I blanking right now? The dude that you said is about to get bodied.
Hikari?
No.
Oh, Yuta?
Yuta, yes. Yeah. We got like Yuta going in by himself, whatever Fushiguro's doing right now. I mean, cause is he with Yuji?
Are they still together?
I don't know. It hasn't really shown them.
Yeah. He said that he had to go with him, right?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna end up with. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna go. I think Yuji and them are gonna fight that third year. I think he's gonna. They haven't shown us them yet, and who knows? They might have to fight him, and we might get another brother flashback with him in this third year for some reason. I just have a weird feeling, because they said that he's more powerful than Yuta when he's pissed. So like, I have a weird feeling that Yuji might piss him off somehow. Don't know, but I mean, he's gonna get his ass.
I could see that happening.
He's gonna get his ass beat, and then while he's on or close to brink of death, whatever the hell happens, because you know how it happened when Toto beat the shit out of him. It looked like he was fucked up, like when that whole memory thing happened. And then same thing with Choso almost.
Nah, he wasn't that fucked up. I say like Megami looked more fucked up when Toto pulled up and just smashed his head.
Oh yeah, Megami got fucked.
Yeah,
he did get fucked up.
Yeah, but I don't know. I could see why they could fight, but I just don't.
That shit has.
I feel like they're gonna team up.
That weird memory shit has to get touched on again, though.
It might not, because like Deadass. I mean, what he said that he didn't even know about. Gegi said he didn't even know about that shit. He didn't know that shit was a thing.
Fucking cat, man.
She's off the nip.
Trying to get all of our cords. God damn it. Anywho, yeah. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna continue with whatever Maki's doing? Do you think it's gonna cut?
I think. I think I think we're gonna get a bit of Maki versus Naoya. We're gonna get like a bit of it. We might get more than I actually thought at first. And then he might be teamed up with like a cursed spirit or something. He might be teamed up with somebody. He could be teamed up with somebody, yeah. And they could just...
Do you think he's like working with Geto?
Could be.
Kenjaku, whatever.
He's very... Yeah. He's very cocky right now. So he has to... Someone has to be like on his side. There's no... Unless he has like an object or something.
Yeah. I mean, the warehouse was cleaned out. So he's got to be... I mean...
You're not lying. He could have a cursed tool. He could have a cursed tool. Some crazy shit. Yeah. That's just super overpowered, or some shit that teleports.
What's his curse technique again?
It's the same as his dad's. It's like supersonic from One Punch Man.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Oh, what is it called? It's like fragment. I don't know. Something like that. Some shit.
His father was the one that got beheaded, correct?
Yes.
Got you.
I'm
trying to. It's just so many people in the Zenin clan. It's hard to remember who's.
Yeah, and they did get introduced, just like So yeah. I wasn't really too focused on remembering.
No, me neither.
Because and honestly, I mean, yeah, I kind of just figured they were gonna die.
Oh yeah. Out.
Honestly.
It's crazy. It's one less thing Gojo's got to take care of when he gets out.
For real. But
how do you think he's gonna feel about that? Do you think he might see Homegirl as another Toji?
I don't think he's gonna care.
Let's nip this in the bud before someone gets too cocky.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
He fucks with Maki, does he not?
He did.
I don't think the being in there is gonna change his mental, bro. I think he was crazy before. I think it's gonna be the same Gojo. It's just he's gonna go on a killing spree, and maybe like Sukuna's released at the same time. So then like everybody who's left just doesn't know who's the fight. They're trying to fight both of them.
Do you think Sukuna will get released in the Culling game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Do you think that his release is a part of this as well?
He's definitely planned it, bro. Kenjaku is on his All For One shit. He's on his Black Zetsu shit. He's on his...
So you think Kenjaku and Sukuna have been in ties this whole time? Or?
No. I just think Kenjaku just is taking into account Yuji is going to turn into Sukuna. He's just going to use that to his advantage in some way. But like after... Whoever helps Naoya, or if he has a cursed tool, then we could be seeing Maki versus Naoya, like a real fight.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, if he just teleports and he teleports, if someone helps him, then we could get Maki versus that person. Or we could, he just leaves and we cut to, I think we're going to Yuji next.
You know what I could see a rough theory in this arc?
What?
I can see like Sukuna... like full Sukuna, coming out, and him seeing what Kenjaku's got going on, or maybe even seeing Kenjaku, and just taking care of him himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Sukuna. That's Sukuna,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Like.
Oh, no, I said Gojo's is going to come out and just kill that nigga instantly. Yeah, either one.
Because Sukuna seems like he's just in his own bag. He's just...
Both of them, Gojo and Sukuna, are in their own bag.
Yeah.
So they're going to be the two catastrophes at the end of this arc. And everybody else is just going to have to take care of them. Yuji's probably going to die, or maybe he gets... Maybe for the one time in Jujutsu Kaisen we get some Dragon Ball shit, and he just... Like Sukuna is exited from his body or something. They kill Sukuna, but he's still alive.
What if? There's like so Sukuna has some ideal thing that he's gonna be doing with Megami, right? Isn't it like
something
for like a new body?
Yeah.
What if like that just happens?
I don't know. Something with his curse technique. Yeah, maybe Sukuna exits it. Oh yeah, he uses Megami to get.
Because if Megami kills the curse technique, he can use it, right? He can take it as a Shikigami.
Yes.
So why not just use Sukuna as a Shikigami, or release it, and then Sukuna just being able to walk freely? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's definitely... definitely going to happen.
Because you've seen in Shibuya when Megami brought out his best cursed spirit, his best Shikigami, that thing didn't even fucking listen to him. It was just going on a rampage. Sukuna had to take care of it.
Yeah.
And it was wild.
So
I mean...
Definitely. Yogi's established it. Yeah. So it's going to happen. And then that's going to be how Yuji lives.
Yeah, it was about to kill Megami, and Sukuna was like, I can't let this happen. But,
that'll be how he lives. He might not have any... That might be when he gets his curse technique. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because he's special. He's
Kenjaku,
a child. Like, for real.
He's a curse.
So he's special.
I think he's a death painting.
So he could have a super crazy... What if he something like Choso's technique? I don't know.
I think he's a death painting. A cursed womb.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
But shit, is that it on Jujutsu Kaisen?
I think so.
Alright, we can move on to My Hero.
Okay.
Yeah, start us off.
I was actually just looking over the scans from the last chapter, and so his new quirk is called 1 point shot.
No.
That's what it. That's
No, it's
what
just
he
pinpoint
said,
focus.
or-
He's just saying like the fifth user's pinpoint focus. Trust me.
No,
I
it's
thought the
just
same
Black
thing at
Whip.
first. It's just Black Whip, but at pinpoint
or-
focus. You know?
Yeah, he says 5th.
But like it's weird, just the
Yeah,
way
but it
he
says-
but the way he does it, it just
Yeah,
like
I know,
one
it's
fish
just a
strike,
different variation
or 1
of-
point strike. I don't know.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe that's like some foreshadowing to
Yeah, and
the
it's,
quirk he's gonna get. Maybe that's Deku using that in a way to for the the second.
You're
user's quirk.
not lying.
Maybe that's his way of training for the second user's quirk.
For real.
Who knows?
And it's called pinpoint, the variation of Black Whip. And this goes to show, like, this is what I was saying earlier, but we weren't recording. But I was talking to Eric, and I was saying, wait, we were talking about, yeah, we were just talking about Izuku's growth. And I was saying, like, he struggled so much with One For All. Like, he struggled so much. We saw him getting from 5% to 8%. We saw him going to 30. We saw him going to 40. Like, we saw all of that progression with just One For All. And then Black Whip. That was a lot of time he trained with Black Whip. That was a whole arc, that whole Endeavor arc.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, he trained a long time with Black Whip. So it's like just seeing him whip this shit out, like just being able to do this, it makes sense. He's been training for a really long time. And I was saying, like, him training with Black Whip and having to learn that, and then training with Float and having to learn that. Like, so then when it comes to a miscellaneous quirk, like a smoke quirk, why it's not going to take him that long to learn
he knows
that.
what he's got to do with the smoke quirk. It's
Like,
pretty simple.
The 4th user's quirk, it just seemed like it was fucking with his head. He just needs to
Be able to process it easier.
For real, like, these
That's just all
aren't
mental work.
It's not like any, from what I've seen, these quirks, like, besides Fajin, because we don't really know how it works.
Yeah, he never did it before, so that's something that he has to figure out himself. Just
For real.
doing it a
And
few
he
times.
still seemed like it didn't seem like...
It looked like he overshot a bit, but I mean, it wasn't much. So it seems
Yeah.
like he has a rough idea on what it needs to be. And him and Bakugo, like we said, already knew what they were going to be. Bakugo said himself that these were shit.
But, like,
all these
Bakugo
were shit.
said they were all shit. So, like, no, I'm tripping. Like, we do know that Fajin is going to be something that's easy to learn, too, because it's just... I mean, the hardest thing is just having control over himself. It's just
because
overshooting.
all of
Because
these
it's just a
powers
straight shot.
Yeah.
It's just...
And Deku gets these quirks a lot better than what the original users had.
Like,
so he's got to figure
the
that
only
part out.
quirk that could end up being, like, crazy, complicated to learn and could be like, oh, how do you learn that too fast, is the second.
Yeah.
If that's some crazy, super crazy shit.
And the 5th user, when he unlocked Black Whip, literally said, it's perfect that you got my quirk second, because he literally said, like, it's like a complicated quirk and it feeds off of your emotions, so you need to learn to control your emotions. And I feel like going through all of that training with Black Whip would really prepare him for these minimal quirks that he's getting. Yep. So, like, it makes sense
Float
that
was the only other one that he really needed to train for, because that was the only one that was a more complete quirk, and so he just did that training with Uruka.
Yeah.
And that was all he needed to do. Once he unlocked it in the work, it was easy. He had everybody up.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, bro. To me, it makes sense. I mean, I get people, I get it. You want to keep track of the story and make sure shit's straight, but, like, I see the progression. It makes sense to me, bro. And it ain't no point in him struggling more right now.
I mean, sure. But, fuck, we haven't even talked about the recent chapter, so.
Deadass. We haven't even talked about Lady Nagan's backstory.
No. So, yeah, the recent chapter shows Lady Nagan's backstory, and it essentially shows just the dark side of the Hero Society, or more or less what they call the gray part of it. Basically, like, Lady Nagan... Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong goddamn manga.
Basically, what Lady Nagan was a secret assassin for the Hero Society, basically keeping things clean behind the shadows.
Yeah.
So that the
Minority
main...
Report,
so, yeah,
essentially. She was
yeah.
Minority
Itachi.
Report.
Yep, she was literally an Itachi, just the Anbu level. She would literally kill people that just started to pose a threat. It didn't matter if they were even a threat yet or not.
She would kill them
She
before
would just,
they were going to commit the crimes.
if they even had a hint of doing anything bad, it was just
Yep.
She would kill him off the orders, and then one day she ended up killing the public service director.
She was in public, and there was some kids that were fans, and they wanted to get a handshake. And when she went to reach out, all she could see was the blood of her victims all over her body. And it was that same day when she went to go quit, and basically the director was like, you know what's gonna happen if you try to quit. And did he pull out a gun?
He reached.
So
she did the same, and it's like, and one thing with her whole backstory and all of this, like the direction of My Hero, like this writing is really good. Like he reached, he didn't even pull out a pistol. We don't know if he had a pistol. She shot him before he even did it. She did the same thing she was doing to all those people.
Yep.
And even she was even able to say, "I respect you," before even taking the shot.
Yep. So he went to go reach for something, and she shot him. She killed him, and then that's what made her the person that she is.
Yeah, that's what got her locked up.
Yep.
And then she just went to jail. How old do you think she is?
They said she's
pretty
old.
Yeah, she's pretty old. Because they talking about vigilantes and shit.
Yeah.
She's got to be old as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. She's been around for a minute. She got to be what, in her 50s, you think?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely in her 50s.
Hawks never went to UA, right? He was trained.
He was trained by the Hero
Association.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Yep, he's one of those.
So do you think something similar could have happened to her? She just was trained by like the public service department.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to her.
Yeah.
Like they showed her when she was a kid.
Oh yeah.
In the Hero Safety Commission. It's the exact same thing. And it's like this writing is so good, bro.
And like the public and the news the news and like the Hero Commission painted a different picture than what really happened. They made her out to look like a terrible person, which is the fucking problem with the society.
Yeah.
Another problem, you know.
And then after they showed, like, she talked about all the problems and all that, and Deku was like, he was ignorant, but like everything is not black and white. It's all shades of gray. It blends of fear and anger, which is exactly why you have to extend a helping hand. Like this boy Deku,
he understands.
That boy is a hero. He's going to try and save Shigaraki.
He is.
No, he is going to try and save Shigaraki 100%. He's going to try. Is he going to succeed? Is the question.
He's probably.
I don't think he is. I think him trying is going to lead to a huge death. But we can talk about that after. We can keep going because we didn't even get to the end of the chapter.
Nope. So then, basically, chapter continues with Deku and Nagan, and it shows Overhaul standing over the edge of the building, saying, "Hey,"
whining. He's whining.
Hey,
he's talking about, you done yet?
Are you done yet? We got to get to the old man. And she points the gun at him. Deku sees him, and
she said.
So you got to think about this. He has to beat that bullet to Chisaki. So if any time for him to get perfect control of this quirk is going to happen, it'll be now.
Or what if he intercepts it with his own projectile?
He could. That could be the
too.
second user's quirk. They both get introduced in the next week, and then there'll be a lot of questions. Because Kuroko, has been doing that. He's been like, he'll go like 2 weeks like with like some hype, and then he'll explain some shit.
He's gonna give us all Deku's quirks now, which is.
I'm okay with that.
Deku's
I'm
getting
fine
all
with
his
that.
quirks.
But okay, look, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about our grander scope of My Hero again in a second.
When I first found out that Deku was getting multiple quirks, I really thought that they were gonna stretch it out longer, like with the quirk. Like I didn't think he was gonna obtain them all.
Yeah.
So simultaneously, like Black. It was
but as soon as they found out all of them, then I was like, okay, well.
Yeah.
It's on the table.
Yeah.
Like, it's on the table. They said they could come out at any time. Like, that's literally what they said. So, I mean, yeah, but she was saying, like, he's dodging all of her bullets mid-air. He's dodging all of them. So she was going to give him more to think about, and then she's about to blow Shisaki. I think the only thing he can do is use Faji mid-air and just go take the shot. He's going to have to take the shot. And then Shisaki's gonna help Deku. He's just gonna have to help him. And Nagan's. Do you think she's gonna die? I think she's gonna live.
I feel like Deku's gonna make a compromise. He's gonna be like, "You want to see the old man? I'll take you to the old man. You need to fucking help me right now."
You know what could happen, bro?
Yeah.
Wait, you know what could happen, bro? Nagan could live. Shisaki could just help Deku get away because he's gonna get shot, and then Nagan lives, goes back to All for One, and it's just like, yo. Like, he's over here. He's right here. I just fought him. Rah, rah, rah. And then maybe Deku's like, okay, I cannot link back up with All Might. They know exactly where I'm at. And then maybe that's how he meets Stain. Maybe that's how he's like cooling with the villains. Maybe that would be why he would be cooling with the villains.
Because he don't got a phone. It's not like he could call.
Whoa. It's not even like he can call them.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, how could they even find each other? Like on some real spiel.
Well,
like,
I mean, All Might's car's fine. So, I mean, I feel like that car is an easy car to find.
He just ejected.
Is he out of the car?
He ejected out. Was it straight after he ejected out of it?
Oh, no, the car's fucked.
No, yeah, that bitch. Is it fucked?
Or,
It did get shot. It did get blue. But we don't know if it's fucked. He had to eject, though. So it could be fucked.
So he might not be able to drive it.
Yo.
What are the chances that All Might goes looking for Deku?
I feel like
instead finds fucking All for One
And Lady Nagan. And then Deku pulls up with Shisaki and Stain.
Oh, fuck.
and then Deku pulls up.
So
with
this is a
Chisaki
mission to
and-
save All Might.
God, that'd be some shit.
Yo, we're probably not. And you know, I was thinking about this. Okay, so we've already covered the whole chapter. We can get into like what we think, like the end of My Hero and stuff. Like I was thinking, like, damn, I just lost my train of thought. Fuck. But I don't think My Hero's gonna end. I think he's gonna try to save Shigaraki, and then that's gonna result in a huge death. That could be like what's about to happen, like right now, bro. I don't know.
All I'm saying is it's about time.
It could be the All Might death.
It's about time.
And then after that, we get thrusted into how could there be a time skip? Like what Deku's not gonna run away.
No.
Maybe he's
No.
just gonna have to. Maybe because of the injury. Ooh, maybe because getting shot by Lady Nagan.
There's only one person that could fix him in that moment, and that's all. And that's Overhaul.
But no, he would have to. No.
There's-
He would have to kill someone to fix him. He can't just. Can he just touch somebody and just?
Unless he breaks Deku completely and just
Oh
fixes
yeah,
him.
he would have to. Whoa.
Because that's what he did to Eri.
Yo, what if he actually does that to Deku? Would Deku be okay with that? Maybe he would have to. Maybe he really would just get shot in his stomach.
Deku might just wake up. They might even not show that. Like Deku might just wake up and
I really hope they show
Chisaki's
it.
sitting right
That
there, and
would
he's
be
like, "Yeah, I
gruesome.
broke some of you.
No, bro, he's gonna have to.
I broke some of you. Took some of you."
Bro, we're about to see him get shot, and then it's gonna just be like that moment where everybody's stunned, and then he's just gonna just literally get exploded by Chisaki,
Okay, wait.
and then fucking put right
Yeah,
back
but
together.
I think what could happen. I think what
No,
could
it
happen.
ain't gonna happen.
You don't
I think
so?
he gets shot. Shisaki helps him get away. Lady Nagan goes back to. All for One. Tells them where they're at. They pull up.
Or maybe
like,
even
quick.
finds All Might on the way.
They probably have Kurogiri. They can probably just.
And they got that other dude that.
Yeah, they literally have the John, the thing that can teleport.
Yeah.
So they can just teleport. They pull up. Then Deku tries to fight injured. All Might dies. So then Deku's like, because I just did that, like All Might died. If I would have just gotten healed by Shisaki. So then Shisaki just makes him anew, and now all that injury shit is gone. What do you think Horikoshi would do that?
I think that's a way out.
I think that's a way out.
I think it's an ironic twist, for sure.
It's unexpected. I mean, he hasn't really been in that. Like, I don't know. He's kind of kept it to what we thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
More or less, what makes more sense than rather crazy.
Yeah,
You know?
you got a point. Like
For
he don't get me wrong. He do be doing some
Yeah.
breathtaking shit, but like it's.
But he
all
doesn't
within
do
the
just
realm
Dragon
of
Ball crazy,
possibilities.
just like-
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
not
like
like-
some crazy next level.
But
It's not like yeah.
but Chisaki is here.
That is a way out. Like that could happen. But I think he is concrete prediction though. I think he's getting shot by Lady Nagan. I mean, unless he kicks it. If he's able to control the Fajin enough and get over there and kick it, then okay, he kicks the bullet. But he might get shot and they might just dip, and then we might be leading into the final act.
I mean, Deku could just change. Couldn't he just use like like the air pressure to.
I don't think that would be fast enough. Like, these bullets are fast as shit. Like, that's what I was thinking, but I just don't think that's fast enough.
What happens when Eri sees Chisaki?
No, I don't think.
Why would they ever see each other?
Do you think Eri's gonna play a role in this final arc?
Huh?
Do you think Eri's gonna play a role in this final
I
arc?
don't know.
Yeah.
I think
She's in the story for a purpose. She's got her
in the
purpose.
story
She
for
has
a
a
purpose.
purpose.
She has a
There's
purpose.
a purpose for
She's
her.
going to everyone. Horiko, she's every single person is going to play a role in
I
the
have a
fight.
weird feeling that we're gonna see like her writing on Mirio.
You know what I think is going to happen?
Like her and Mirio came up or something.
What's a way for, like, okay, I'm thinking
I feel like
All Might's about to die, but we're going into a second half of My Hero. That's what I just really feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I think Deku's gonna be alone, and All Might's gonna die. And I have a feeling that this is what's gonna have to.
And he finds his body.
I think this is what's gonna push Deku to go back to the school, because he's gonna realize I shouldn't be doing this on my own. Or the villains pull up at the school like we've been thinking this whole time, and it forces Deku to literally just go.
There's so many things that could happen. Look.
But what happens to
Well,
Deku
no, they will
when
never-
All Might dies?
I think
Because
two things I think that are concretely gonna happen. Go ahead, Aaron.
we understand how strong Deku is mentally at this point. He has to be, but that's All Might. And I like as much as I want to vouch for Deku's mental, I think if he sees All Might dead, he's gonna snap for at least a minute.
Look, I think
some shit's gonna happen.
I think All Might dies, and I think All Might is gonna die, and I think Deku's gonna stay on his own. I think maybe the remaining. I think maybe when All Might dies, Deku's just like, I'm not ready, I'm not strong enough, and then he literally is just gonna go train. I don't know. Maybe he's just gonna go train, and then maybe the remaining heroes, they just start to just the area, because they have civilians in all of the schools and the like facilities and shit with heroes there. So maybe their area just starts to spread, and maybe the panic is like less. It's still there. The threat is still there. I don't know. Like what reason would All For One have to stop looking? Shigaraki waking up. Shigaraki killing All For One. All Might and All For One die at the same time.
That's what I predicted.
So they're gonna. So All Might gets captured, gets taken there. I have a feeling that All Might's gonna try to talk to Shigaraki. You know, being he's not his grandson, that ain't gonna work. Yeah.
I don't know if he realizes how much Shigaraki like truly hates him.
Yeah.
Does he know?
Yeah, he knows.
No.
Yeah,
like, I
he
know
yelled
he
it at
knows,
him.
But
He
does
screamed it at him.
Huh?
Remember at the USJ fight?
Oh yeah.
He was screaming, and in the bar.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
He was screaming that shit. That was hilarious. But okay, I think we're like that final act shit was real. This little arc that we're in, it's probably about to ramp up. We might get this All Might death and this All For One death, and maybe with All For One dying and then All Might dying, both. Why would you just have to justify, like, why would Deku and Shigaraki not just scrap? Why would they just did?
Because, like, we have Deku wanting to make this the world that he wants. We have All For One wanting to take over the world the way that he wants to. Shigaraki obviously has his own ideals at this point. He's not in the same bag. He doesn't fuck with All For One
So
anymore.
what if he regains control?
We saw that in the war.
Kills All For One, has the chance, kills All Might, looks at Deku that's in distress, and he's fucking because you know how Shigaraki is. He likes taking your power away from you, and he looks at a distressed Deku, and he's like, he's like, I just took away everything from you. You're weak now. Like,
no.
I don't know. Like, what? It could happen. Like, what if he, like, looks at him and he just, like, starts laughing at him and just leaves?
Okay. The dilemma I'm running into in my head is that for My Hero to continue, we can't have the looming threat of just All For One and Shigaraki being able to attack at any time. Like, you just can't have that threat. So either Deku runs away, maybe he has to, which, I mean, I feel like it's gotten to that point. I think he should have left. Yeah. But, so maybe he does. Yeah. But I just don't see, I don't know. I kind of don't see that happening. I would not be mad at it, but I kind of don't see that happening. So, like, in what way could the threat not be there? Like, how could Shigaraki maybe, like...
It's not. It's just going to be there. I think it's already been decided. Deku's already decided that what they're doing. I feel like...
So that's what I'm saying. Like, how could he go back to the school? Because he would not want his friends to...
To be honest, I don't think that's going to happen.
Exactly, yeah.
Because Shigaraki has search. He knows where Deku is at all times. So the only way that he'll go to the school if Deku's there. That's why Deku left. Now, maybe Deku will figure out a way to, like, not be found by search, and then Shigaraki will then go to the school to lure Deku there. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. But how will Deku be able to do that, I don't know.
You know what? Maybe Horikoshi... Nah, I think Overhaul is the way out. Actually, I think that Overhaul shit might happen. I don't know. I think that Overhaul shit might happen because...
Overhaul don't like them. He ain't gonna work with them. That's for sure. We know.
I'm saying with Deku, though. Deku gets shot for him. Deku fights Shigaraki, All For One. All For One dies, All Might dies. Deku tries to fight him again out of anger again. Fails again. Fucked up. He's tarnished. His body's tarnished. Shisaki makes him anew. And then maybe Shigaraki just goes to UA. And then with the new body, we get the real final arc. I don't know, because either Deku's running away or My Hero's ending. Because I don't see another way. I just don't see it. Unless, oh wait, maybe Shigaraki is in a coma? Maybe Shigaraki goes in a coma?
Yeah.
Maybe like after, I don't know, something.
I don't know.
Because that threat just can't be there for the story to just like... Because it was there the whole time, but... Like, it was different. They didn't have like the army of Nomu. They had a lot of heroes. They didn't have like... I don't know.
Shit's definitely crazy.
It's different now because they're so much weaker now. They just got beat down. That's why it's different now. They had so much to fight back, and that's why they're still alive. But now, the threat is just too much. So, I don't know. What do y'all think, bro? Y'all think My Hero's ending?
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely ending soon.
I feel like this is the end for My Hero, but I don't think. I mean, is there? I don't know. Is there gonna be a new show, like a new anime after this, or whatever, a continuation of the Deku story? Maybe. I feel like Horikoshi could definitely do something. You know, will he want to? Who knows? It's up in the air.
What if, bro? Why am I even? This could really just be the end of My Hero Academia, and then it could just be a whole new story with Deku as like an adult, because he's still a teenager, bro. What if this was just the foundation to a whole nother story?
Like I always pictured in my head the ending chapter would be him finishing off his narration, and then it'd be like a panel of him older, like standing on a building in Tokyo.
Yep. You know,
like smiling with that All Might smile. That's what I always imagined.
From day one, like I always knew, like his voice just didn't sound that much older, and I was just like, maybe he's just a soft-spoken, and he could be, but like, I think like the end of My Hero Academia is gonna end with him beating Shigaraki and beating All For One, and then it's just gonna be the new threat is gonna be the Singularity, and just all the quirks just going crazy. This might be the foundation for a new story.
Doomsday theory. It's gonna have to save the world from that Doomsday.
There's just so much that can get wrapped up because it all does lead to one point. Yeah. All of the plot lines do lead to Shigaraki and All For One and Deku.
Yeah.
Everything, even the Todoroki family shit.
What if My Hero ends, like, what if the story of Deku ends, like, with him with him trying to take away as many quirks as he can, and his body just couldn't take it anymore.
No.
Cause like, don't you think like, I feel like eventually he's gonna get the power to take quirks. Like somehow,
Yeah,
some way, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, we talked about
Right.
it.
And like the only way for him to stop the singularity would be to stop quirks in general, right?
I mean,
Yeah, we talked about that. I said this already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said like he's gonna take away. He'll probably take away. He'll take all for one, and then I said the story could end with him dying, like he dies with quirks. That could happen.
I'd be fine with that.
That's like, I mean, like that's literally the only way. For real.
I mean, that we know of so far.
For real, unless they do some science shit, I guess.
I mean,
no cap.
think about it though. He has every quirk he's ever seen in a book.
Yeah.
So he would technically know how to use almost anything. Say he just was like, yo, we're in the final fight, final boss. He's fighting with all of his homies. Yo, Ida, it's alright, bro. Let me see it real quick. This is it. I know what I'm about to do.
Well, I mean, for him to, I don't think he'll be able to. I mean, he could be able to take quirks without all for one, but I
Got some
think.
spirit bomb shit.
No, I don't
Maybe.
think he's taking.
I don't know.
I don't think he's taking everybody like his
Yeah, I don't
friends.
think so. I don't think so.
Couldn't see that. Not even in like a last ditch, last fight effort.
No
No.
cap. No cap. But is that it on my here?
Yeah. I'm good with it for today.
Alright, One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece.
Alright, bet.
Let's see here. Last chapter is pretty fucking insane. One death for show, 2 possible. I probably 2. I don't see how homie's coming out of this alive. But
Have some faith.
and Luffy going for a swim.
Oh yeah, it's
Nah,
Luffy is with the
Momonosuke's scooping
fishes.
his ass.
Momonosuke
We
is
already
about
talked
to
Momonosuke is
about
a
to
little
get clapped
busy.
by Kaido.
He's a little busy right now. They're gonna have to run away.
And Onigashima has reached the mainland.
Yeah.
Do you
So-
really think they're
Is he
gonna
about to
have
just
to
drop
pull back
that
and retreat and fight Kaido again?
I think Luffy's gonna awaken his fruit. Bounce world.
What is about to happen? Some crazy shit is either about to happen or they're gonna. If they retreat,
Like if they
that
retreat
kind.
again.
I mean, that would just go to show how strong Kaido is, and that would just be actually, yeah, I guess. That could make
that would
sense.
fucking suck.
That would suck, but that would make sense. It does make sense. But I don't think so.
I don't
But
think
like,
so.
if they retreat at this point, it would be so tarnished in the next one. Because like they've built up a lot for this fight. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. This is the final fight, bro. There's no way they're
Well,
gonna
I mean,
retreat. He's just gonna have to get up. He's gonna have to get up. We have law. He's gonna have to heal niggas.
let's
It's just as simple as that.
also take into account that we still have heard that Kaido is not the final boss of this arc.
Yeah.
But do you believe that? Like,
Partially, yes.
Where was that from?
There was I can't remember whose video I watched on YouTube, but it was somebody that it was a more credible source. They pulled up a tweet from the director,
The director?
one of the producers of One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah,
is that credible?
and the tweet was saying, or it was like an interview, and it was saying how Kaido is not the.
Well, alright, we should just run through the chapter real quick.
Yeah,
Let's run through the chapter.
So Luffy is sinking in the ocean. I don't think Momo is gonna be able to save him because at the end of the chapter, Kaido said he was clumsy.
Where's
he wasn't
Jinbei?
making. He's fighting
Usu.
Usu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows Kaido referring to, it says you couldn't be Joy Boy either, it seems. It's
Mhm.
interesting.
So maybe is Joy Boy a title? Is it like no? Wait, does Kaido? Did he read?
Yeah, does he know? Like,
Yeah, did he read Oden's book?
or the poneglyphs, maybe?
Can he read the poneglyphs?
It's possible. It's possible.
You
I
can't
don't
even
know.
throw it
There's
off
a
the-
lot
I
of
mean,
people. There's
clearly-
several different people.
Honestly,
Like,
clearly,
Robin
he just
can.
said
I mean,
you couldn't be Joy Boy either. So clearly, he must know. Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly he knows.
Kaido's been around for a while.
Yeah, so he's really trying to nip that shit in the bud.
But he's saying either. Who do you think he like?
Roger,
Mama.
or Roger or Odin.
Mama.
He's talking about. He said you couldn't be Joy Boy either. It seems he's referring to Momo.
Like, because they're saying, because Roger said that Joy Boy would return, and it seems kind of like. Does it seem more like reincarnation or like time travel? I think it's more like reincarnation. And if we're saying reincarnation, then maybe Kaido's thinking it's either Momo, Odin's son, or Luffy, because Luffy just pulled up and just did Conqueror's punches and has the hat.
I think it's Luffy. I mean, it's obviously Luffy.
I would like.
It's
to
obviously
say
Luffy,
yeah.
but he just said either. So like, I mean,
There's someone else maybe he's fought. I don't know, like Blackbeard. I don't know. Blackbeard is a D as well.
I mean, you think he could?
Momonosuke is not
be
even
Shanks?
a D. I feel like it's got to be a D.
You think? Oh, you don't think
Shanks
he'd be
isn't a D.
referencing Shanks? No.
does Shanks have the D?
No.
Do we know that?
Yeah, like has that been?
We don't know what his we only know him as Shanks. We don't know anything else about him.
But we don't know. They could.
Yeah,
But,
I feel like. Well, I don't know.
But
Everybody
okay, the
calls him
next
Shanks.
page. What did Momo read? He was reading Odin's book, and he said it would seem that I truly must not die. So did he just like see what he needs to do?
Oh, yeah, because it does say right on the book, Odin. He is reading the
So did
diary.
he just see what he needs to do? And what is that? Is that so? Him seeing Kinemon, plus him reading the book, he's about to turn into a big ass dragon.
Yeah, and
And there's like Kaido's in his dragon form too.
And it doesn't
Wait,
even
no,
say,
he
because
wasn't.
like even like after that, Shinobu's like, "What are you talking about?" And then that's the last it touches on it.
What?
And then look, Momonosuke starts like freaking out. So it has to be some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wonder what it is for real. I mean, it must just be. Yeah, no. I know what it is. It must say like he's gonna be the one to defeat Kaido or something like that, or he has to step up to the plate or something. He's just freaking out because he always be crying and shit.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's probably what it is. Probably.
Oh, it
just
shows
saying-
Jinbei in this chapter.
Yeah, I could have sworn it showed everybody because they announced that Luffy got defeated. Oh, and Luffy's gonna get saved by Law's submarine.
That's right, they are on
Yeah, they're on the submarine. He's gonna get saved by them.
Oh
They're
yeah,
gonna
Bippo and
patch
all
him
them.
up
And they're
a little
doctors.
bit.
He's straight.
For real. They're gonna
Oh
patch
yeah,
him up a
we're
little
straight.
bit.
Yeah.
Get him straight. He comes back, and hopefully he awakens something crazy. He needs something, or maybe we get another form of
Gear
Gear Force. We get another form. Tiger Man.
Yeah.
King.
So it shows Kiku pulling up.
Lion Man.
Shows Kiku pulling up on. It's Kiku, Firefox. You know who I'm talking about. Shinobu and Inosuke, and basically there's another fake Odin. Momonosuke is a little bit like, hey, look at that, and then shows Kiku and Odin fighting. Kiku gets fucked up because in the end she couldn't attack Odin, so it caught her off guard, and she's now dead. Kiku falls and Kanjuro appears, and he's dead now too, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
That's why Kinemon's crying.
Kinemon killed Kanjuro, and then appears Kaido, and yeah.
But look, when he was crying, he was saying that they have to tell everyone. Momo. He was saying they have to tell everyone. So what is it? Maybe it's not him stepping up to play. He said that they have to tell everyone. What could it be?
Maybe it's that like the will of Odin and Wano must not die.
Oh, I don't know.
And maybe that's what the
Maybe
people
it's
need
that
to believe
Luffy's
to rise up or something.
Yeah, maybe it's that
different.
Luffy's alive.
Yeah.
Maybe because maybe in the book it's saying that I don't know. Maybe Momo knows Luffy is Joy Boy, and in the book it says Joy Boy will defeat him. So he's just gonna say Luffy straight, no matter what. Like Kaido saying Luffy straight, and then Luffy pulls up.
I feel like it's something that's not that crystal clear, you know?
For
Like,
but maybe something in that like realm of possibility.
oh, yeah, that's interesting. So I'm like,
because he has to. He said tell everyone. So what could it be?
what if this is maybe the hint to the greater issue?
The world government?
I don't know, maybe.
Who knows? But last double page spread of the chapter, it's either R.I.P. Kanemo or he just got Gran Torino. It's one or the other. And they just Aaron Yeager Momo and let him watch it. Held him on his stomach, on his shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, but look, do y'all think he's dead? I don't think he's dead because it's One Piece. He should be dead.
He should be dead.
By like power scaling wise, he should be dead.
I think
He's already kind of fucked up too.
But honestly, if Page One, oh wait, whoa, I think the only reason why Page One got hit with that Conqueror's punch and isn't dead is so that Kanemo could live from this.
I hope so.
Cause that was random as fuck. And he just got punched, and it was the Conqueror shit that we just got introduced to last chapter.
We'll see.
So, yeah, I think he's alive. He's just going to be tarnished. He won't be fighting anymore.
Shit, I don't know. What do you think's happening in this chapter?
Yeah, directly.
Submarine.
Bro, no, I don't think we're going to get that yet. I think Momo. I think Momo, either he's about to turn. Yeah, he's about to transform. He's about to transform.
You think he'll actually be able to tap in?
No. But he can stall until Luffy strike. And like Onigashima is over the mainland, so like
you know how
what
Kaido
is about to happen?
You know how Kaido used that same move though to pick Onigashima up?
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that Momonosuke can't do the same thing?
Yeah, he probably can. That's the only way, because how else are
I don't
they
know
gonna...
if Luffy's devil fruit's gonna awaken now, but because
if he awakened his devil fruit, we'd be in rubber world and that bitch could bounce away. Whoa. What if he just awakened his devil fruit and he bounced Onigashima into space? Or some crazy shit. Just bounced it super far away. And that's how he defeated Kaido. So it's not really like so much of him defeating him, but he just bounced the whole fucking island away.
he'd have to get a lot of people off that island first.
Yeah.
For real. And what if that was the challenge? Because defeating Kaido right now, I mean, that's possible, but he just... You know how many times Luffy just got knocked out in this fight?
Oh, yeah.
It was 4 or 5. Wait, was it 4? 3, 4?
3, I'd say.
Man, he
2 or
got
3.
tarnished. Luffy doesn't usually get tarnished. This doesn't usually happen.
No.
Like, if it happens, it happens one time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you said all that was training?
No, I said not after training, especially.
Yeah.
And then they gave us the, like, Luffy fucking getting up, telling everybody go downstairs moment, like, I got this, and now he's in the
And the
ocean.
niggas was full,
Yeah,
bro.
what the fuck was
now
he
he's in the
talking
ocean.
about?
Well,
Was
he got
serious?
tarnished. Yeah, he got tarnished. So, he's gonna... I don't know. That would be so sweet if he just really hit the rubber world and then bounced. The problem was just, okay, let's get everybody off the island. Everybody get off the island. I'm gonna take care of it. And they're like, you didn't last time. It's like, I got it this time.
Yeah.
What do y'all think is gonna happen in the next chapter? Because I don't know.
Momonosuke Dragon.
Yamato pulling up, probably 2.
Yamato Momonosuke.
Luffy will probably stay in the water another chapter for suspense.
He's gonna stay in the water for like 10 chapters.
Or it's not
I think
even
we
gonna
might
show up.
see like where Sanji and Zoro are up to.
Yeah,
Like we might get a
probably
law
just gonna-
fight. We might get the Nami and Usopp. We might get all of that before we see Luffy. We have not seen Jinbei. There's so much that we're probably gonna cut to.
I mean, there's so much going on.
We're probably gonna cut to all of that, and then Luffy's gonna get healed, and then how do y'all think he's gonna beat Kaido, man? I'm gonna go with Rubber World, bounce it away, unless Momo is able to turn into just as big of a dragon as Kaido, and you do the same things. If he can, okay, then that's how they're tapping. But
you think he'll use a hybrid form, but as a kid, or do you think?
That would be fire.
What if his hybrid form though with his big dragon is sort of like a hunter gone freeze?
What if it like resembled?
He gets real big.
Odin almost. What if it was almost like a resemblance of Odin?
I don't know. I think Yamato's gonna do something.
For sure.
She's gonna be the real one to like hold over Kaido until Luffy gets back to that.
Gotcha.
I feel like Momonosuke might turn into a big dragon, but I don't know how much he'll be able to. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. Because they threw it out there that there was a replica fruit of Kaido's that's put away.
It's Momonosuke's.
Yep, it is Momonosuke's.
Yeah, so maybe I'm wrong about the Rubber World, and maybe Momo's gonna turn into just as big of a dragon, or like half as big of a dragon. So he's gonna need to be able to carry the island, or we're getting Rubber World.
Yeah.
Well, is that it for One Piece?
Yep.
Well, how about y'all get into Black Clover then?
All right, for sure. So basically, to pick up on this latest chapter, cuts back after the Dante and Magna fight. Basically confirmed Magna won. Dante is defeated. It is shown him laying on the ground and Asta and Luck pulling up to their surprise. Magna's standing over Dante, the guy that gave Asta and Yami a hard time, and they basically looked at Magna with like fear, like holy shit, like the fuck did this dude do? Like what kind of bag is he on now?
Yeah, it made Luck excited. He wants to fight him again, which is kind of something we haven't seen Luck say to him in a long time.
And then it basically cuts back to Morris while Morris is watching another gate open. We see several devils and what look like, from what I can see, 3 high-ranking devils, maybe 2. They got wings and shit. And we've seen the ones that look more humanoid as being the high-ranking ones. So there's at least 2 of them that look humanoid. So I'm excited to see what these guys are about. And then it shows. Let's see. Hang on, my phone's acting weird. Shows Dante turning into that grotesque demon because his body magic is all fucking weird. He's trying not to accept defeat, and then Jack's walking back up to him like, fuck it, fine. Time to finish this off. So I think Jack's finally going to get the last laugh on the whole Dante situation.
Which is perfect. The commoner finishing him either way. Perfect.
And then it pans back to Vanica versus Charlotte and Rill, and it shows that Vanica has been using Laura Pechka, the Heart Queen, as basically a hostage. She can use the curse wording magic to control anyone she wants with their magic, so it's pretty ridiculous. And then it shows her using Laura Pechka's water magic.
That doesn't allow her to control the water spirit. Noelle has that, right?
No, Noelle does not.
Oh, where's the water spirit currently?
Like she was
Died?
defeated. It basically, I think Laura Pechka just lost her.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it shows the fight's continuing on. Rill and Charlotte are getting fucked up. There's nothing that they could do. Nothing. And then out of nowhere we get the pull up of Noelle and Gaja, which has been needing to happen, but it's finally happening. Noelle versus Vanica round 2, which I'm extremely excited for. We get to see what the kind of ultimate magic they have now, because they were training with the elves to learn the ultimate magic. So I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. It is gonna be crazy. It shows Gaja coming in, grabbing Laura Pechka, and Noelle's pulling right up on Vanica. So let's see, next chapters this upcoming weekend. Hell yeah, no break, so we get to see. I don't know, I'm pretty excited. I personally think it's gonna cut back to this fight. I think it's gonna cut to the Yuno and Zenon fight as well next chapter. I think we're gonna get another introduction into that, or we'll get like the next devil to come out of the cliff off.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I think we still ain't even seen Dorothy nor fucking Nozel. Fuck. I mean, maybe we'll see them finally. Who knows?
Yeah, I think they're gonna pull up to Help in the World.
Maybe.
Because she's gonna need help.
Yeah, it would make sense. And Rill and Charlotte, I mean, they're good, but there's nothing that they can do there anymore. If they're meaningless at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
The next chapter's gonna be like.
and shit. I mean, yeah. So it's gonna be the Zenon and Noel, continuation. I think.
I don't know. I thought they were gonna show.
Well, I think they're gonna cut. I think it's gonna be the
Vanderbilt.
Noel stuff, like Noel's fight. I think it's gonna be a continuation of Noel's fight, and then maybe a little bit of Yuno. I think Patry and fucking
Langris.
no Langris's brother Finral are gonna show up. They're the perfect people to show up for that fight, and I think another Devil's gonna come out. Personally, I did a little bit of cliff off, like the actual devil, like cliff off tree, and I, wanted to maybe try to theorize what the next devil is, and I tried to compare like the tree that Tabata has in this to the actual one, and if he did any, like if it's the same in any sense, I think it might be a devil named Samael, which is like this poison. He's like the devil of poison. So I mean, that's a perfect character for this. Devil poison magic sounds OP.
Yeah, it probably would be.
I mean, or it's this time devil that Morris is linked to. Who knows? We shall see. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be dope. But I think that should cover off for Black Clover. I actually have one more thing. I heard we might be getting more information on the movie soon, so that should be exciting because it's been about a month since it was announced. So I'd like to see what the movie would be relating to. I don't think it's gonna be a continuation. At least I hope not. It wouldn't make sense. The arc itself isn't even over with. So I don't know what they would do, but I think it's just gonna be it won't be. It might not be canon. So. Yeah, I think that about covers it for Black Clover. What we got next?
One Punch Man.
Okay. So, what exactly do you want to talk about? Because I'm in just the beginning of season 2. I've not met Garo
Whatever y'all want.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I'm on.
What do you like about the show? Just feelings about it, shit you like.
Okay, so I was trashing on One Punch Man the first half of season 1 because I really thought every episode was going to be the same repetitive thing. But honestly, I'd say after deep seeking, my mind was completely changed about the series as a whole. And then the last fight against I'm drawing a blank on his name. What's the
Boros?
Goro?
Goro? Boros. Yeah, that last fight between Boros, that shit was uncalled for. Okay. That was the first time I've seen Saitama have to hit somebody with more than one punch, and that was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or at least some of the craziest shit I've ever seen.
What I like the most about it is he is the strongest. Like, he is the strongest. Saitama is the strongest. Yep. But what I find more fascinating about it is nobody knows who he is. That's the cool part about it. Like, he is the best. Nobody knows who he is, and that's pretty cool. And it's comedic in a sense too. He was he was a hero for what, like 2 years while doing all this crazy shit, saving the world, and got none of the credit. Like, that's what I find so great about it. And like they gave you such a good supporting cast too. Genos is fucking dope. Like,
I like Genos.
I love Genos.
He's a really good character.
And
they have such a great supporting cast. And season 2 is when they thrive. Yeah. Season 2 is when the supporting cast thrives.
I like Supersonic.
Metal Bat. Do you like Metal Bat?
I don't think I've seen Metal Bat yet.
He's not in season 1 at all? He might not be.
Are you talking about the Metal Knight guy?
No, Metal Bat.
Okay, no.
He's just a guy with a metal bat.
Nope, I haven't seen him.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he'll be one of your favorite characters in the show. I promise you, bro.
Sure.
He's great. He's a thug. He's just... Literally, the more you fuck him up, the stronger he gets. He's just a guy with a bat.
That's what's up. But yeah, I'm excited. I only got the rest of season 2. Is season 3 supposed to be a thing? You know?
At this point, there's enough material, or almost enough material for season 3, but is it coming? There's no sign of it. But there's not like it's dead in the water. It'll come, but
Yeah.
there's just I just wouldn't be on the lookout for it.
No.
But it'll come in time.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just excited to see the rest of season 2. I'm ready to get into it.
Yeah, my favorite moment in season 1 was definitely the Deep Sea King. It was definitely the Deep Sea King.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, like that one punch like meant so much after you see all of these heroes try, fail. And it's like, bro, and then Genos looked like he kind of had a chance. It looked like Genos kind of had a chance.
At first, when he hit him with that first hit, and he actually he did some shit.
And then he got tarnished.
And then he got tarnished. Yeah, literally.
Like ripped
beyond
limb by limb.
Yeah.
So that one punch meant a lot,
Nothing
bro.
but a skeleton left with a head.
And then for real, but the punch in the manga, like it is not the same as the anime. In the anime, he punches him one time, and all the rain goes away. It's a shockwave. The rain goes away when he punched him, bro. Like that's some All Might shit, bro.
Yeah, that's literally All Might shit.
That's literally All Might shit, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely
gonna keep reading. Watching and reading when I'm caught up with season 2. It's really good. You got me with that.
How deep into season 2 are you?
I'm only on episode 3.
Okay. I'm
I
telling
think that's
y'all,
pretty
bro.
much where I am too.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Garo's coming in the next 2 episodes for y'all. It's gonna be bad, bro. Oh, and a little spoiler, but it's not that big a deal. He just came back in the manga. We've been waiting for him to come back for so long. Not so long, but it's been a while. And because the webcomic is so far ahead, we've known every week for the past 4 months Garo could have shown up the next chapter. So he finally did, and if I showed you how he looked, you would be like, whoa. That man he's on some next level shit. Some next level shit. But Aaron, you want to talk about Tokyo Revengers?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna save that as a first segment next week.
Alright. Then we can talk about manga versus anime. Just as mediums, which one is better?
Okay. So, I guess I'll start. I guess one of the bigger ones a lot of people like to talk about is Black Clover, because there is a big comparison between the anime and the manga, and the anime definitely fucked up a lot of shit. Just with the anime, a lot of shit just looks bad. You can pull up several different shots from the anime, and you can find episodes where you're just like, what the fuck? Shit's just not looking right. Or when they take out parts of an anime, or they add in a little bit of fucking anime only scenes to a fucking manga only, a manga fight.
30 seconds of nobody talking, just looking around the battlefield. That's where we draw the line between manga and anime. Okay.
Yeah.
When I have to sit there in silence and watch a fake camera pan around the same image for more than a minute, that's when I draw my line between manga and anime. Okay. Manga is taking it straight from the source, and that's where you really weed out the good series from the bad series, right? Then and there. I feel like with anime, it's a lot longer of a process to weed out really a bad series from a good series. But with manga, you can kind of get the idea straight away.
I mean, yeah, but
you know what they're aiming for. You know what production quality they're trying to put out.
Yeah.
Whereas with anime, it's just some episodes they'll put a little more of their budget into, and then
that's
some
the problem
episodes they'll have
that's
terrible just line work and pasty colors.
That's the problem with a continuous anime that airs weekly, unless give or take the studio. But hang on, that's the problem when you're coming out with an episode every week. You have less time you have less time to work on each and every episode, because those episodes do take time. But to keep one coming out weekly, that really
it's fucking ridiculous.
It's a lot of fucking work. That's why some of these episodes come out with the animation's trash, and the next episode, some of the best fucking animation you've ever seen. It's just like, well. And that's why I believe these seasonal anime are like a lot more successful, because you can take the time you need to work on those scenes and to do it justice straight from the manga, and that's what makes everybody happy. And that's what I feel that, I mean, like think about it, My Hero, like that, yeah, it has its issues, but most of it's pretty fucking fluid. With like, it has a few issues, but it's pretty fluid from what happens in the manga. Jujutsu Kaisen, in my opinion, did not miss. Like, the anime did not miss.
Honestly, there was some points that I read that, like, there were scenes that I watched that I did enjoy just a little bit better because of, like, what the scene meant. Like, for example, when it was Maki and, like, Yuji, and they were running from the Mother Nature demon in the forest, and he picked her up. And he took one step, and it just, like, everything for a second just stopped, and then they bolted off, going, like, reading that in the manga.
You're talking about a whole, you got everything mixed up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so Yuji and Kugasaki, when they're running away from the death worms.
Is that not what I just said?
No.
Oh, okay.
You call Kugasaki Maki.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
you had me thinking of...
But yeah, anyways, I enjoyed that in the anime more than in the manga, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because the anime can, like, if it's done well, can show it.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is an exception. I think the Jujutsu Kaisen anime is better than the manga. But, like, great manga versus great anime, I got manga all the way, just because, like, anime just have, like, tropes, like shit that they just do, like a weekly anime, out of the picture. That's not even like on my table, just because it's not even fair. Like they have to do that every single week. Of course they're gonna have filler, but I'm not gonna excuse it. I'm just not gonna watch it. I just don't care. But even the seasonal anime, it's just like, I don't know, hits aren't the same. Like when someone punches somebody, it's not the same as in the manga. When someone gets slashed, cut, it's not the same. Like, it's just like when people age and get older, you can see it more in the manga. Anime just looks so soft. And like with My Hero, like, I just really think the manga's better. I think there are moments in the My Hero anime that are better, individual moments, but as a whole, nah, I think the manga's way better.
Yeah.
You know what I like more about manga, like specifically? When you get to like big moments where there's like pivotal plot points in anime, you always know that it's coming up, because you can always sense the build up, whether it's the music they're playing in the background or just like the tone in the characters' voices or whatnot. But in the manga, you're just sitting there reading panel by panel, and when some shit like that happens, it just happens, and it's just like flabbergasting. Like I mean, and that's, I don't know.
The perfect example.
The shock value I get from manga, it farly exceeds.
The perfect example is the whole Toya
Rika.
Yeah,
Rika and the Toya Todoroki. Yeah. That was both of those were just like, you're reading panel by panel, and it's like, boom, Dabi's just like, oh, what's up? He's just like, what's up? And then it's just like, boom, Rika's dead. Yeah, manga's just so much better. It just looks so much better. Like, but specifically with My Hero, like season 5, like the Class 1A versus 1B arc, that boy, it's so much better than the manga. And the chapters were shorter, and I understand that's why they had to do the padding. But like season 5 really hasn't been very good besides episode like 9.
The one that just came out.
No, I would say the Bakugo fight too. I fucked with the Bakugo fight.
The Bakugo fight was good. I'm holding a hope for the second half.
Of course. No, I know the second half is going to be amazing. But I'm just saying, so far in these those first 8 episodes, they were alright. Like, I could understand why someone just wouldn't want to watch them.
They do 24 a season, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We're only 9 in? We just got Black Widow?
No, we're at 10. This was episode
And
10.
we just got Black Whip.
So we probably got like 2 more episodes, or maybe like 1 more. The next fight is only 1 more episode. Like the Deku fight is gonna be wrapped up. So maybe we have 1 more episode after that. I think.
And then 1 more episode